Okay, we are live. What that means is anyone can view this. The real thing is, where is the other half? That would be Steve. To have a decent train wreck, I really could use him here. Is it possible to get him? Well, we're going to try. See. No. I've done this before. He never shows up at the beginning. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Now that never works, but I tried it. Okay, we're going to try the old-fashioned system. Seems to work better than anything else. Try to reach him by phone. That would be Steve. Let me see here. Push that. Hit that. Hit this. I go there. Try that. Go down here. Oh, he's there. You made it here without me actually having to call you.
Well, it's 10 o'clock at night. I was just about to go to bed.
It's not 10 o'clock at night. You guys are now at 9 o'clock at night, aren't you?
No, it's 10:05 right at the moment.
Oh, that's right, Spring. You sprung forward.
Yes, we did. Last Sunday.
Okay. So now you're at the same time that we are. All right. Just understand it's our time, not yours, because we always are at this time, so it belongs to us.
Let's see. So now my Arizona time matches California time. It's exactly the same.
No. Yes, California matches Arizona. That's right.
Probably true. California is always weird anyway.
You think?
Yeah, let's turn on the light here. There we go.
As crazy as this country has gotten, it's not half as crazy as what goes on in that state, which is not half as crazy what goes on in the Northeast.
However, I like some of your sheriffs over there in Arizona.
Oh, yeah, Sheriff Joe. Sheriff Joe is not very popular with the present administration, though. They've been trying to find some way to... It's funny, he must run a pretty clean operation, because they've been trying now for 5-6 years to find something to slam him for and to, somehow either throw him in jail or get him out of office, and they haven't managed to do it. So they, gee, he must be doing a pretty clean operation.
I would think so. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Anyway, Sheriff Joe, I don't know why they care anyway. Sheriff Joe's about 80 years old. He's going strong, though. He may live to be 100. You never know.
Yeah, but the problem is that he's doing the right thing, so they can't have that.
No. Well, that goes against all policy.
Yes.
Anyway, so what have you been up to today?
Well, we're live, so I see that.
I mean, you can't talk to me about what you did today.
It's top secret. No, what I did today is I did go to work. I have, because I teach college, I have only one student in the classroom. Hopefully Monday I get a whole bunch more. And with that, this one student, I don't know if she's even going to pass, but we're going to try.
Okay, well, as long as you have one, you've got a class, right?
That's right. So I'm justified for being there, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing that I had an interesting thing on is I was tricked, which isn't always that hard to do, but I think I'm pretty good. However...
No, that's pretty easy, but go ahead.
Yes. I was applying...
Wait. What's that behind you? See what I mean? See what I mean?
There's a clock, a computer, some pillows.
It's okay, Steve. It's okay. You're in a safe place now.
Oh, good. I feel safe. I shouldn't, but I do.
Anyway, so you were saying?
what I was saying was that I was applying for a job. I saw this job that was in my town going, okay, it's a job I can do.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm sure, full time. And it sounds like it'll pay more than I'm doing now. So I sent a resume off to it. And I got an email back saying, we'd like to do a phone interview with you today at 4 o'clock.
Good.
Good. So, and I was supposed to call them, so I called them. And this guy was from some agency that does, supplies labor. It sounds like. Maybe not. Maybe they just do advertising. Anyway, it was Giga something. And so he's talking to me, and you want what type of job you want? Let's see your background. What's your education? All that. Okay, all right. And then he started talking about what.
Did Alan Funt then walk out or something?
He did in a few minutes, yes, because he said, "Well, you're looking to get more education." I'm going, "Well, I guess, And so he eventually talked me into talking to their education specialist, which is another company, actually. So
they want to sell you something.
What?
They want to sell you something.
Yeah, well, the labor place sent me to this education company who sent me to a school. So ultimately, every referral, they get paid. Well, I was talking to them about a master's degree and then maybe a doctorate, and just talking to him about that. So, but I got tricked, and that's when Alan Punt came out and said, "Gotcha." But
welcome, this is Dr. Steve Hilton from the Kollenerschmidt in the ersten Jahren im Altenblad.
Only on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Well, and don't forget not to let people see you doing it.
I've talked about getting a doctorate in Christian counseling or something, so when I'm an author again and writing the books and it says Dr. Steve, that would be...
If you want an honorary degree, that's easy enough. Anybody can be doctor if they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get your doctor in theology tomorrow. You got $15?
No.
No, I'll sell it to you for 10.
I don't even have that right now, buddy. I just put all my money in my gas tank.
I got you. Yeah, I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Thank goodness I've learned to give up eating.
Look, I figured if we don't worry about eating cold and silly things like water and food and shelter, we could do well.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't see a need for any of that, do you? I mean, I got a comfortable chair. I got this chair, and I got this lamp. That's all I need, this chair and this lamp.
And I need, what was that? That was from the...
Don't need anything else except for this box. This chair, this lamp, and this box. That's all I need. I don't need anything else.
There's quite a few good quotes out of the jerk.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did you call me?
I don't remember. I'm getting tired. It's late.
I know. That's my problem too. I'm not very witty when I'm tired. I'm not very witty when I'm not tired, but I'm especially not when I'm tired.
How's your schedule tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I get to open the store again.
Oh, lovely.
I swear, one of two things. I am either developing Alzheimer's or they are trying to drive me mad at work. I don't know which. Well, I looked at my schedule several times, and it showed me closing the store tomorrow at 9:30. So I mentioned to my manager, I said, I don't mind closing, but not every Friday. I said, I closed last Friday, now I'm closing this Friday.
Yes, you mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, and I says, I don't want to close every Friday. She said, okay, well, I'll look into it. Then she shows me the schedule. She says, you're not closing tomorrow, you're opening. I said, did you change it somewhere today? No, it's always been there. And, I looked at that thing like 3, 4, 5 times. And it's like, either I'm developing Alzheimer's or they're trying to drive me mad.
Take a picture next time with your cell phone.
Yeah, I think I may have to. Because I mean, it's just too weird. How can you look at it that many times? And I mean, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Right now, I'm trying to see about moving over to selling insurance for them.
Yes, you were talking about that earlier too, and
I finally got permission after 2 months. I finally got permission to talk to that site about moving over there.
yeah, because they wanted to talk to you right away.
Oh yeah, but my site was like, well,
That almost sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Exactly.
No, my group is not that eloquent.
Hey, I was listening to Donald von Meissner on YouTube today, and I even heard you.
Yeah, I was in there a little bit.
Yes, you were, and the guy from the radio station we were on.
That's right.
Okay.
Same station it was on. That's where I learned about being able to buy the time. And that's where I convinced my dad it would be a great idea. And it would have been a great idea if we kept it going long enough. But he just didn't really have the interest in it. My dad, though, was suited to radio and to a lot of things. I mean, he just had a natural gift of gab. You know, more so than I do. I mean, I'll talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But he just had kind of a natural way with himself.
He must have kissed a Blarney Stone when he was in Ireland.
Well, maybe, but he didn't go to Ireland. He already had the Blarney about him long before he ever went to Ireland. So.
You went to Ireland, I remember that.
Yeah, I did. I went to Ireland. I actually liked Ireland a lot. There's several places, if there is such a thing as reincarnation, there are places I think I have lived before and really places I really was happy in. Ireland would be one. Arizona, believe it or not, another. You know, I always had an affinity for Arizona.
Well, you've been there a while now.
Oh, yeah, about almost 20 years. 20 years this coming August.
Can't be that long.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. Oliver was turned 2 years old a month after we moved in here, and he'll be 22 years old his next birthday.
That's about 20 years.
Yeah. Well, let me see. 20 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
It's kind of like the guy with the trained horse, and he's going.
0.7. 0.7.
Can't forget that. Or was it 0.65?
3.
Around there.
2. Actually, it can't be resolved.
But then there was the guy that had the trick horse, and he's going, okay, Trigger, what's 2 plus 2? And the horse goes, he goes, come on, one more, you can do it, one more.
Poor Will.
Harder than him. Never mind.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You have to explain the joke.
Not to me. No, I got it. It just, you see, my not laughing was not an indication of not getting it. Okay, there were other reasons.
Oh, okay. I don't want to know the reasons.
And the fact that you don't already, that kind of proves my point. Oh, well. Anyway, well, I'll tell you my day. I went in early this morning, crack of dawn kind of thing.
Right.
If the sun's starting to come up, but at least I'm not arriving at work in the dark anymore.
Right.
And I got there, and I did all my wonderful stuff that they have me do. And then, of course, the result was when other people showed up, was, did you do this? You better do that. Look at this. This needs to be done. That wasn't. Look at this. And you know, everybody here, the one especially, said, well, I guess I'll take care of the chart here. This chart has not been touched for 12 days for this month. I am hardly the only one who has not touched it. Everybody has failed to touch that board, you know. And when I came in this morning, I saw a note to do the board, and I thought, well, let me see now. I need to add up 12 days worth of all this to figure this thing out because nobody else is bothering to? I don't think so. You know, maybe I got a bad attitude, right?
Well, you can develop one with a bad company.
I won't say that because they might see this. That's why I don't mention names or anything. It's
because I don't know the company personally, but
I don't say that. Actually, the truth is, I don't say they're a bad company. What I say is that I think it could be run much better. And I think with my background, my experience, the things I've done, I could be of great use to them. But A, they don't know what my background is or my abilities because they never ask and they don't want to know. And two is there's nothing to be gained in it. Even if I were to give it to them, even if they were to listen, there's no place to go. That's why I'm looking at the insurance side of it. Maybe that is somewhere I could go, something I could use my talents and maybe do a little better with them. But like I say, on the plus side, their benefits are very good, better than most these days.
I have none.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. Which means that you get to pay extra taxes for not having medical insurance.
Not exactly.
No?
Because, again, they cut my hours about a year ago, a year and a half. And then they laid Alexis off in last summer in August. And her unemployment ran out recently.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on about a quarter of the money we are making.
Yeah.
And so consequently with that, I qualify for Medi-Cal.
Is it? Yeah, I would think though nursing is usually one of those things. Even in bad times, they need nurses.
She can, but the problem is we're not sure when the reconstruction surgery is going to happen. She's going to have surgery and be taken out 3 months.
Oh, I see.
And so with that, let me start a new job. Nope, got to be gone for 3 months.
Well, you wouldn't want to tell them that going in, obviously.
No.
It's one of those. A lot of things in life are you've got to take care of yourself and your family, and that means if you've got to keep it quiet to the new employer, and the new employer suffers. I'm sorry, the new employer can handle it better than I can at the moment. And so that's the risk. There's the risk on all sides. Nothing is guaranteed. An employer can let you go at a drop of a hat. You can leave on a moment's notice. There are no guarantees for either side, but the main thing is you've got to do what you've got to do, to survive.
Yeah. California is an at-will state. You're very right. Is Arizona an at-will state?
Yep, except they call it a right-to-work state.
Same difference.
Yeah.
They fire you, let you go without any notice, but you can leave without any notice.
True enough. I do find it funny though. I've been to companies before, and so they're you should if you're leaving, you should give us 2 weeks notice. Would you, if you were going to get rid of me, give me 2 weeks notice? No, I don't think so.
No, my company is very quiet about that. And I was in class when they laid me off, because they did lay me off. And I was in class, and my boss said, come with me. Okay, and then took me to the HR department. I'm like, I see where this is going. But again, I've been laid off before many times, so, what's one more?
Well, like I say, the thing is, and to be fair, I may not love my job, but that's not the company's fault. They didn't design the job for me. They asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. So, to be fair, that's the first part. Second thing is I thank God every morning I have a job. It may not be what I want to do. I may not be thrilled with the way it's always done. I may not like everything about it. And there may be days when I'm rather discouraged. But at the same time, thank God, because if I didn't have that, I'd really have a problem.
Yep. Well, what's interesting is the poorer I get, the more things kind of are working for me. Again, in California, we have the Keep Your Home California, and since Alexis got laid off, and we qualify for that, so they're helping us with the mortgage, and I'm on Medi-Cal, so I'm seeing a doctor. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm seeing a doctor again. So the trick is hopefully to get some of the issues I have taken care of before I get a job, because I am applying still.
Well, have you noticed what I've noticed in life is it seems like when it really gets desperate, God does step in and things seem to work out somehow. And it's sort of like, I know He won't let me win the lottery. And I know He won't, give me...
I don't know that.
Well, I don't know it, but it hasn't gone that way. And I know that He's not sitting there, He's saying, well, I'm going to make it easy on you, Bo, or anything like that. But whenever it's really come down to it, things have always broken the right way. And sort of like, well, I may not be thrilled with the stress of my life sometimes, but at the same time, thank goodness there's a safety net that seems to catch me, when it's needed.
Well, again, when our house burnt down, we lost everything, but we had no insurance at the time. But someone gave us that mobile home.
Yeah. It's funny. I had a dream. The book I'm writing.
Yes.
And I had a dream. And in the dream, I assume it's God speaking to me, since I have no idea what other voice would be saying this or telling me. But what it said is, write your book and you will find me. When I woke up, I kind of laughed because I thought, if you build it, he will.
Oh,
But that was what it says. You write your book and you will find me. And I thought, interesting. I don't know it means anything. My dreams never seem to mean much of anything.
Well, it could mean something very significant in this case.
Yeah.
God does talk to us through our dreams at times. He has all sorts of ways to communicate.
I saw that thing about Ruth waiting for Boaz. Did you see that on Facebook?
No.
Anyway, it was saying, and while you're waiting for your Boaz, avoid you avoid these other guys, Poaz and Dumaz and all these others. And at the end it says, so wait for your Boaz. And I put down, what can I say? I am Boaz. Bo and AZ.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I am Boaz. So, oh well. Anyway.
But you are.
Huh?
But you are.
Yeah. I are something.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
I are Baboon, I think it was. I are Baboon.
I saw the other video when I was looking at your dad's video that you had posted, or your audio with pictures.
Yeah.
I saw our first broadcast that you had done on there. I saw it listed there. I didn't punch it out.
There's nothing worth seeing, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There are a couple of them on there.
So what is the title?
They mostly consist of images like this. Okay, so let's see here. And you're basically the same image on the other. Yeah, okay. And then my audio here. Wait. Oh, actually, about the first 15 minutes of yours is a blank screen. I don't know why the camera's not working. I can't. Wait a minute. Do you see? No, never mind. Right there.
Well, thank goodness we got a few things worked out.
Yeah, it's getting there, getting better. It's just a matter of time before this train runs off the tracks completely.
That's right. Well, let's see. I'm a computer engineer. I've managed, been operations manager. I've had television and radio shows. You've had radio shows. You helped me on one of the television shows. We run companies. We're pretty smart. So something's going to happen. Good. Something good's going to happen.
Well, what bad can happen? Well, wait a minute.
No, don't ask those things. That's like the prayer for patience. You have to work through patience. So.
That's what doctors say.
Yeah. I've heard that said, yes.
Yeah. Well, it takes patience to be a doctor. Well, that was
very humor.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
You can't go keep quoting Robin Williams. Somebody's going to ask for a royalty. Yeah. One more of those, Chief, and then we're going to have to pay a royalty.
Yes, and you keep quoting that.
Yeah. No, I think that one's out of copyright. Anyway.
Well, yes.
Hey, do you know that over the course of this whole broadcast, we've managed 0 viewers?
Really?
Yeah, that's okay. To me, this is just a recording process. If we ever get anything live, that's just a bonus. But the rest of it's just a means of doing it.
I'm going to be contacting the company I'm thinking of having help sponsor this, and we can actually make some things happen and do some remotes.
Oh yeah, well, and there's some advertising there, especially stuff that doesn't cost too much that may help. You never know. Biggest problem as far as if you actually want someone to watch it live is it has to be consistently at the same time, and that's kind of a problem with our schedules. I don't think we can manage that.
But again, like you said, the recording is probably.
Oh yeah, well that part's fine. And then I'm looking for a way to easily transfer this to a podcast, which is not easy, by the way. For whatever reason, Apple decided to make it extremely complex. That if you don't use Apple equipment, it's going to be really tough to move the audio over.
Well, we could simultaneously record the audio.
Well, we are actually.
Well, what I'm saying is I could turn this recorder on and plug it in, and we could be recording it, and then that is an MP3, and I just copy it off of that.
Yeah, except I can MP3 record this thing right on my computer. I would just go over and put the Audacity on, and it'll automatically. I can create an MP3 file in about 3 minutes because I can speed it up. But the thing is you then have to convert it because MP3 is not what actually the way Apple works. Is you can't just use a standard Windows file or something. I read through the whole thing, but it's kind of weird.
Well, I'm saying, who cares about Apple?
Well, there are others. It's true. You can go over to Amazon.
Yeah, we can.
But when I talk Apple, I'm talking about iTunes, which is all Apple based.
Well, true. And it is. Actually, I might be able to convert the MP3 to an Apple base. I'll have to take a look. I may have the software.
Yeah, it can be done, but it's not like a click click. It should be, but it's not.
It might be.
Are you arguing with me? I mean, I don't mind, but I'm just asking.
No. Arguments are down the hall.
Yeah, right.
No.
This isn't an argument. This is mere contradiction.
That's right. No, it's not.
Yeah, right. Why is their stuff better than ours? Oh, hey.
They've got a little more experience, probably.
I know why? Because they've got British accents. That's all it is.
Everything's better in the British. Yeah, I want to say everything's better in the British accent.
That's right. Look, you already are better. Right there. That was great.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right.
But it's almost 10.
I mean, it's not the line. It's the way they deliver it. I mean, anyone could say Intercourse the Penguin, but...
That's right. I had a point, and I have no idea what I was talking about, so never mind.
You were talking about converting a file over, and maybe it could easily be done.
Hold on a second. Let me shrink this down. Let me open up my...
Remember, though, it compresses it, and the quality drops.
Well, I have a piece of software specifically designed to transfer data, video and audio. It's what I use to rip a DVD into an MP4 so I can watch it on my tablet. I mean, I own the license, and I'm not watching it in 2 places. I'm just watching it on my tablet, and I put the DVD in for safekeeping.
You just remind me, too, I got to get this thing onto my tablet because this will be much easier if I can do this from my tablet. Like you say, we can do it remotely. We can do it anywhere. It would be certain advantages, so I've got to get that thing done, too.
Now, this is a video on the internet, right, on YouTube?
Yeah, this is, well, what it does, this is a live broadcast through Google+. And they automatically, if you have a YouTube account, they automatically send it to your YouTube and record it, and place it on there. So automatically, when we do this broadcast, it goes to my YouTube account.
Okay, I'm going to take a look. I'm looking at the software, download an internet video. But again, I have these convert things that copy, convert DVD video, convert video files. So I can convert it to Apple TV, Apple TV 2. I think that's the only 2 Apples I've got. Now all I have is Apple TV and Apple TV 2. I can convert it to those versions of Apple, but I don't know what those mean because I'm not an Apple person. I've got Galaxy, iPads, iPod video. I wonder if an iPod video would work.
I don't know, but you're starting to bore me.
Well, again, at least our we've got the technology.
This is going back to our original broadcast. You just need to lean farther forward while doing it. All right, so I've got the transmitter sponder glipter here. Wait a minute. Wait, well, try this sound effect. Wait, I'm wearing a pirate's head now. Okay, so, all right.
Hold on a second. Let me do that.
Wait, let me try to do this. Okay.
My finger doesn't work fully because of issues. However, if this works, I can really make this. That's a general, and I can do this.
Yeah, you just lost your camera. Did you just kill your feed?
No. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Hey, that's 50% improvement.
That's right. See, that's the general page.
The general insurance for your home and car.
Oh, I think I've screwed this up.
What were the odds?
Does that surprise anyone?
No.
I see me frozen. Oh, there.
I see you as you do. I mean, I don't see you at all. When you speak, it goes to a blank screen.
Oh, well, what I'm seeing is my logo ID, which is me in front of doing on stage, doing a show.
Okay, well, that may be what's going on there, but I just don't see it. Hey, what did you do? Did you pull the camera? What?
No, it's just I have both cameras on. I put on the other camera, the one that's really bad. Oh,
there you are. Oh, you're gone.
And so I tried.
Oh, you're gone.
There
you are.
Turn that back on. So if we're going to really mess around with and have problems, I figured let's do it the right way, and I'll go back to the other camera.
Oh, why can't you just have a broadcast and live with success? No, wait, I can improve this. Watch, if I just... Yeah.
Yeah, and especially we got to do it while we're live.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. I think what I'm going to do, I think I can improve this thing. I'm going to call you Ron, and you call me John.
Ron and John.
Yeah.
Is that some DJs up in your area?
John London and Ron Engelman.
Ah, gotcha.
But you're Ron because Ron's dead. And lose your performance. So anyway.
The dance of death.
I hope that's on the tape somewhere.
Well, we should fight.
He had 15 bypass surgeries, and he's now going to do his dance of death. Come on, Ron, let's go.
Is anything happening? I lost my bladder. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I enjoyed that show.
What was that, Dad? That was my buffalo bladder bursting. There it is.
There it is. The bathroom humor.
Well,
they were rather good.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's why we admire and emulate them.
Yes, that's where we get our weird sense of humor. No, actually,
that we were born with. We were born with a weird sense of humor.
Well, that's true. But what was interesting is there was somebody at my church, a buddy of mine, and he's going, "Where do you get your sense of humor?" And I brought in a Dr. Demento tape and let him hear it. The next Sunday, he handed it back to me and said, "You're whacked."
Yeah, so you like that, eh? Before the next church council, I'm going to suggest you be banned from this place. God is not that inclusive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it could be. That could have happened.
It's one thing for Christ to hang out with the lepers and the poor and so, but people like you, no.
It's just not going to work.
No. If Christ were here right now, he'd say, "You out of my church, get out of here." No.
There's certain people, and you're one of them.
It doesn't have a sense of humor? Of course he does. You're proof of that. Now my dance of death. There we go.
That's right.
No, it's just leftover flu.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't get it, and I'm just talking to you on the computer.
Well, actually, this virus goes through computers, as you may have heard.
I didn't know.
I must be getting tired. These jokes are really bad.
They are. I am tired too, and I was looking for something on my.
Did you see the title of this show today?
Actually, I did not. It just says Google Hangouts.
Yeah, down at the bottom of the screen.
There's just not much there. Hold on a second.
Maybe you can't see it. I don't know.
You're in a video call. Nope, I cannot see it.
Anyway, I change it slightly every time. This one says, Bo and Steve, the train wreck never ends.
See?
Yep.
Well, at least it's not as bad technically today. Just we're tired, so the jokes aren't.
Well, that's okay. I mean, like I say, I'd rather do it than not do it. We need to get back into a rhythm, back into sync. There was a time when we could do this, in our sleep, and it was just second nature. It was just we need to get back to that point again.
Yes, we do, and
doing something like this helps, even if we're tired.
That was interesting. The radio show, the Mark and Steve show. One of the things our first show we did good, but it just got better and better.
It hurts me every time you mention this Mark fellow. He said, I don't tell you about my other relationships, I keep these things to myself. I don't try to hurt you or offend you or make your heart ache, But you keep throwing this Mark in my face,
I'm an open book. I don't know what to say.
It's not what to say, it's what not to say. This is the problem.
Well, he's going to let me borrow some money, are you?
Oh, so we're still seeing Mark. I see. Okay. So, now you throw this in my face as well. Fine. I'm seeing people too.
Yes.
I'm seeing people too. I want you to know you aren't the only one. Okay?
Well.
Okay.
Reach for the camera and move it so you can see the Mark and Steve show sign, but,
Oh, good. Fine. Let's see the Mark and Steve show sign. Good.
I touched the camera and everything. I'm going to screw everything up, so I'm not going to do that.
I got pictures too, I got signs and pictures and things. Look. I got things here. I got a phone. I got lots of things. I want to point out something. You're making a fool of yourself.
That's not the first time.
That's not. Well, it's not difficult.
No, it's not.
I'm hurt. I'm truly hurt.
That's Gilbert and his wife Jane and his 3 kids.
I see. So now you're showing me your family.
Yes.
And where's Mark? Mark's in there too, I'm sure, right?
No, Mark's my family too, actually, on my dad's side.
Okay. Next you're going to tell me the intimate details of the Mark and Steve show, huh?
We got to interview, I personally got to interview several people and had fun with that. Even Tim Conway. Yeah.
If you want.
Good night.
Hey. You say hi to Steve.
Yeah.
Huh?
Live long and prosper.
Close the door or something.
You guys going to bed?
No, it's just we can hear you very clearly downstairs shouting.
Okay.
Weren't we talking about this the other day? We have projection type voices.
Projection voices.
Yes.
In stereo.
AM and FM. You're
You're listening to KWSD Mount Shasta, California, if you're about 25 years in the past or more.
KCAA, where no listeners left behind.
Okay.
Only a few
You're right. That's it. That's what we're missing. A catchphrase.
Yeah.
A catchphrase. Let's see. This is better than a dung beetle. No way. Sure, walk out on me. Go ahead. You're not the first.
I was just thinking about what your family said, so I don't want to bother my family.
Eh?
When you said dung beetle, at least they push through crap and are successful.
True.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, I'll find a catchphrase. Don't you worry. It'll be every bit as good as everything else we've done.
That bad.
No.
That catchphrase, that could work.
Yep.
The train wreck continues. Well, you know. But we need something else.
And eventually we'll get some of this together. Bring back some of our favorites like Captain Picard. You're right. We need the new characters.
Yes. Which set of new characters?
Well, the new characters who were the old characters who are now new. Can you believe that there are people who are objecting to the new Star Trek? How dare they? They've changed things. Well, of course they did. That's how they make it work. You change the timeline so they don't have to worry about following what went before.
Yeah. I mean, the reboot, I personally have some issues with it. It was a great movie. It was a very great action movie.
Right.
And that's what he does very well. But I don't think it was true to Star Trek. Look, you're usually the snob on these things.
No, I never have been. I don't care. I don't care about adhering to the original. It has to be like Kirk was and how Spock was. First thing off, when you watch the old ones now, they suffer in many, many ways.
I'm not so worried about the reboot of the timeline. It's just that Star Trek was always a thinking man show, and this was just an action-packed game. You know, okay, it's nice. It was a great movie. It's just that it didn't have the undertone that made you think. Whereas this one, you just sat back and it fed you. You know?
That's okay. In the next episode, they're getting more cerebral. They're going to be helping Bilbo Baggins to, find the third ring.
Excellent. Now that will pick it up.
Yeah.
That'll put it back on track in my book.
The dragon phasers on stun.
No. Evaporate. Vaporize him.
Yeah, so they're like, Bilbo has vanished again. Well, there are infrared, goggles. He's right there. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah. Oh, okay.
The tricorders saying.
You would think when they got to Picard's time and so forth, it would be a quadricorder at least by now.
Instead of a tri, yeah,
Quadricorders working, Captain. Or quintquarters, or secquarters, or septicorders.
Or theta quarter. No, hold on, what was it?
Walkman functioning, sir.
No, well, there's terabytes, so it's a teraquarter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, we can only sense 15 billion things at one time. Unfortunately, these are very limited. Supposedly, they're getting up in research. They're getting up towards what looks like the max for memory storage. Although you never know. Every time they think they've reached the max, they find another way.
Yeah. Well, they've talked about Yoda bytes and everything else too.
Yeah. I don't care, as long as we can keep it on a cloud.
It is kind of useful having it on a cloud. Because I've got my resume and things like that, so anywhere I'm at, I can bring it up. I can email
it's fine. It's fine for things like that, but if you really want to store things for long term, you don't like to have them somewhere where somebody somewhere arbitrarily or through malice or whatever someday could just go, gone, all your stuff.
Yep.
So I kind of like to have, especially my important stuff, I like to have somehow stored with me.
Well, I have a terabyte drive, and I have a lot of things there and duplicated on the cloud.
Well, I have an overbyte drive, but we're getting it fixed.
Okay.
So I won't be reproducing anymore.
Well, my terabyte drive is backed up on the cloud. The cloud's backed a lot of the stuff. I don't think I have all the pictures on there. Maybe I'd better double check that. Maybe. But that way, it's back and forth. Like you said, it's in your control, but also you have the convenience of the cloud. So backup, 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 as in old computer stuff you do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, with that, I'm going to go take a nap.
Nap? At 10:49 at night, you're going to take a nap?
Yeah, because it's going to be a long nap till about 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we don't call that a nap here in Arizona, but you are in California and they are strange, so.
Elderly man river, that elderly man
River, he must know something, but he doesn't say anything. He just keeps rolling, rolling along.
along.
He doesn't plant potatoes. He doesn't plant cotton.
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 Those that plant them are so forgotten.
That elderly man river, he just keeps rolling along.
Very nice, Mr. Freeberg.
Yes, thank you. Oh, well.
You and me.
You and I, we sweat and strain, bodies all aching and racked with pain. I didn't think we'd get through that one.
Yeah.
Pull that barge and lift that bale, you get a little... Never mind, I give up.
All right, Mr. Tweely, we know when we're licked.
Yeah.
I sang that on stage.
That's a good name, Tweely.
Yeah, Tweedly, I think it was.
Tweedly.
I'll have to go listen to it again. It's a fantastic piece of music.
Of literature, yes, I know.
Yes, Mr. Freeberg was always the greatest.
Yes.
Right up there with
Shakespeare,
yeah.
Byron, Poe, Freeberg.
Not as good as Poe. Freeberg's better.
Yeah. Poe would probably agree. He had a rather low opinion of himself.
Well, see, there. All right, then I was right.
Yeah. Yeah, Freeberg would sit there and say, well, I think I'm a better writer than you are. And Poe would go, do you ever think of killing yourself? What?
He was another depressed person.
Yeah. I'd like to die, but I'm afraid of being buried alive. I see. Would you kill me and make sure I'm not buried alive?
Hard.
I see a comedy routine in this. I see a comedy routine in everything.
I know, I do too. I keep thinking and going, there's a joke in there somewhere. I can write this out, I'm sure.
What was the one what was that movie? Something? I remember. It was and he's in jail, and it was that guy who's hosted the Oscars like 6 times. No, it wasn't. Never mind. It was Henry Winkler. Completely wrong.
Okay.
Anyway, did you ever see Night Shift with Henry Winkler?
We saw it together, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, he in one part he's singing my life. He's in jail and so forth. That my life couldn't get any worse. Says I wish I were dead. Another guy in the cell comes over and looks at him. You want to die? No, thank you.
Yeah. Well, the opportunity's really there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was really, I liked Night Shift.
Yeah, it was funny. Good movie. You know the funny thing, what's her name? Shelley Long, who was in that thing. She's one of those weird ones. She does all these really successful movies, and then nobody wants anything to do with her. And then she does a very successful movie, and she must really be hard to get along with. Because when you keep having successful films, and then nobody wants to hire you or work with you.
Yeah. Now, there's been quite a few people with reputations. What was interesting is George Papard.
Mm-hmm.
My mom loved him and Banachek and all these TV shows, but he had a
Spy.
big, huh?
I Spy. George Peppard was in I Spy too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Robert Culp and
Yeah.
um,
Yep. Yep.
I don't remember. I watched I Spy even on the reruns, and I don't remember George Peppard being in there.
Well, I'm sorry, you don't know everything.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, even if I'm wrong, that's really has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Well, then it has nothing to do with it. So with that, the point is that George Peppard always had a very bad reputation of being, of temper and everything like that. So he started, of course, working on the A-Team.
Right.
Now, Mr. T at that point was a very strong Christian and was hanging around George Peppard. Well, the first time something went really wrong on the set, everyone was just waiting for George Peppard to explode and yell and scream. He looked over at Mr. T. Mr. T just shook his shoulders, and George Peppard, shook his shoulders and just shocked everyone because he had changed. So, hanging around Mr. T, that's a good thing. I wish I could. Yeah. And so my point is Shelley Long should hang around Mr. T. So I wrapped it back to the original topic we were talking about. Yeah. That's why I need to go to sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
I don't remember what I was saying.
okay, what TV show was Bill Cosby in where they were like spies or cops and such?
Bill Cosby and Robert Culp were in I Spy.
Right.
So it was that one where they shot a lot of it in Greece, the middle, in that area, because I guess it was cheaper. It was never shot in the United States. They even had, who was the original Frankenstein?
Boris Karloff?
Boris Karloff. He was on one of their shows.
So Boris Karloff was in a lot of stuff, especially at the end of his life. He didn't have any money. He didn't have, they didn't pay royalties back in those days. He didn't continue to get a check from his old movies. And so he did a lot of stuff in like the early 60s. He was on an episode of Wild Wild West.
Oh, really? I don't remember that. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, he was in a lot of different things because it basically needed a paycheck. You may remember, what's his name, the vampire?
Oh, yes.
Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi died in poverty, and basically with virtually nothing.
Yeah, he was doing that show. He died in the middle of the movie of something from Planet XL9 or something like that.
No, not exactly. What's his name? The director, Ed Wood. Ed Wood had become friends with Bela Lugosi and had put him in a lot of his B movies. These were kind of some of the last stuff that Bela Lugosi did, and Bela Lugosi had basically, and he was running out of money again. And Ed hadn't done a movie for a bit, and he didn't have anything else. And he was telling Ed, he says, "I got to get some work. I got to do something." So Ed just started shooting some film with him out in front of his own house. And say, "Okay, well, we're going to use this later." He wanted to encourage him, like, I got something going, even though he had nothing going. And so he had him, go over and look at the flowers in the front of the house and this and that. Then when Bela Lugosi died, he was doing this movie, which ended up being called Plan 9 from Outer Space.
That was it.
He edited in that stuff as part of it so he could say, Bela Lugosi's last film, it was a trick, but Bela Lugosi never speaks a word in the entire film. And half the time when you see what's supposed to be him, it's another actor playing him anyway. That's why he's got this hand up like this with his cape and such. It's not really Bela Lugosi.
All I saw is outtakes from it. I'm going to have to see if that movie...
If you've never seen the movie Ed Wood, you should see it. It's a very interesting movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with that, it's now really late.
Yeah, it is. I should go to bed since, once again, I have the privilege Actually, I do have the privilege, I guess. It's true, of being up early and getting to work, but at least it's a privilege.
And you get the sunrise. You get to see the sunrise.
Yes.
Take that.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's the same every time.
Well, with that.
Yeah, I know. The singer sits there. Morning has broken. Morning has broken my ass. That's what is broken.
Were you quoting from a movie?
Hmm?
Were you quoting from a movie?
Hey, I can check my dental work. I just noticed. Oh.
Yes, you can.
Steve Hilton has added Google. Oh no. Just don't put the. Oh, okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
Okay. Well, with that, I want to say bless you, my son, and have a good evening.
Good night, Saint Steve.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Yes.
Wait a second here. Before you go. Oh, my goodness. Before you go. There you go. All right. Hang on here. Here we go. All right. Why did that come in? I didn't ask for the background. There we go. All right. So now, there you go. This is how we balance each other. You know?
I'm ready. With your background, I'm ready for your background.
Yep.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let me still. I can do that. I can still wear goggles and my halo.
Mm-hmm. Hey, quit clowning around.
Well.
I am your king. That's good. I always like that one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And with that, oh yes, happy birthday. And it really
very dramatic.
yeah.
All right, this is now deteriorated into sophomoric, something or other.
And this will be the favorite part.
Yeah, yeah. Our fan in Germany, it was awful to the last few minutes when they already got good. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, we're being watched in Japan now. Wait, is that racist? Oh. How do I get rid of that stupid background? I didn't ask for that.
At the very bottom it says remove all effects, but I think you can go back into.
See if it's still there.
No,
Or is that you? No, that's you. All right, I think we're done. Because personally, when I start looking at it saying this is a train wreck, it really is a train wreck. You got a new background there. Oh wait, that's your house. Okay.
That's my house. I'll have to do better.
All right. Besides, you have to go. Someone's at your door.
Yes, I better go get that. I'm surprised my dogs aren't barking. Yes, thank you.
All right.
With that,
it's been a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us today. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in, all 0 of you, and we hope that you'll be back again next time.
yes.
For Steve and myself, I'd just like to say I'm Bo and he's Steve.
Yeah, that's it. The Bo and Steve Show again.
If this isn't a train wreck, we don't know what is. Okay.
And with that,
I like the fact that it's ending on a really pathetic note. Just seems fitting.
say goodnight, Bo.
Good night, Bo.
All right, bye.